Austin Holman had 14 points, also grabbed 8 boards, and Thane Benoit chipped in 9 in that game against Oakley a week ago. Smith Center had 15 turnovers of 27 for Oakley. Jace Engel led the Plainsmen with 11 points. Kate Hammert had 9, and Cole Zimmerman finished with 7. Kuhlman led in rebounds with 6 in that contest. Smith with 8, check that, and Smith had 6. Smith Center shot 41%. Brenda Field against Oakley's 33. Smith Center was only 1 of 7 from three-point range, while Oakley was 5 of 9 for 38%. And at the free throw line, Smith Center shot 59% to Oakley's 57. That again, to look at the contest just 1 week ago. So Smith Center seeded number 7, Oakley number 10. We'll go through the entire bracket for you at halftime, both boys and girls side. Lady Red, number 6 seed. So they will play on Monday. They travel, come back here to Stockton, as a matter of fact. But we'll go again through those brackets a little bit later on. As we're ready to get underway with our starting lineup, Smith Center go their regular starting 5. Wait till the announcer gets that underway. Officials for tonight's test is Doug Ubelaker, Brian Holloway, and the hammer, Josh Hudson, doing the duties. Just got through watching a wild girls game as Plainville upset Ellis to advance in the tournament. So close contest, first 3 quarters, and finally Plainville, the number 10 seed, came back to lead by as many as 9 in the quarter. Matter of fact, Ellis only finished with 4 girls due to foul situation. So Coach Perry Mick, the Lady Railers will move to the 9th place game. The other girls game and boys game at the grade school over here in Stockton tonight. Trigo and Oakley in the girls side of the bracket, and Stockton Phillipsburg in the boys. Going to go through the entire brackets coming up at intermission. Smith Center will be the home team. They're wearing their white jerseys, the red and green trim. Oakley in their purple uniforms with white and gold trim. Starting for Oakley is going to be a 5'10" sophomore, number 4, Jace Engel. For Smith Center, the junior, Thane Benoit, number 3, a 6-foot junior. For Oakley, it'll be a 6'2" junior, number 5, Cameron Gable. And for Smith Center, a 6-foot senior, number 11, Blake Hackert. 5'9" freshman, Cade Hemmert, number 12, starts for the Plainsmen. And for Smith Center, a 6'1" freshman, number 22, been strong as of late, has earned the starting spot, Austin Hobelman. For Oakley, a 6-foot senior, number 30, Trace Engel. And for Smith Center, it'll be a 5'10" senior, number 23, Gavin Overmiller. And running out the starters for Oakley, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Cole Zimmerman. And for Smith Center will be the 6'4" sophomore, number 25, Brett Meyer. 3 seniors on the Oakley squad. We mentioned Trace Engel, Cole Zimmerman, also Caleb Hefner. Smith Center with 3 seniors as well, Gavin Overmiller, on with Austin Gooder. Oakley's coached by Craig Walmsley, assisted by Mike Kuhlman. Head coach for Smith Center, Joe Burgart, assisted by Art Woodcock. So here we go, set to get underway. Smith Center and Oakley boys contest for a playing game of the Mid-Continental League Tournament. Glad to have you with us here on SCTV. Thank our sponsors. We'll mention them later on as well. Mind you, SCTV, there's going to be some town meetings regarding a new hospital in Smith Center. They're going to have a town meeting in Smith Center this Wednesday, upcoming Wednesday, and that will be live on SCTV. So get a chance, you want to stay in touch on that. You're going to watch in, you can go up to the auditorium at the high school or watch on SCTV. Meyer, Zimmerman set to jump. The respective ball club is going to be controlled by Smith Center. That's going to be Hackert with it. Looks over, throws it to Overmiller. Inside Meyer, tipped around, picked up by Benoit. They kick it out to Hackert, puts up a 3. And Hackert good for a 3-pointer. Blake Hackert puts Smith Center on top early on. 3-0. Gable with it, gets it back over to Engel. Engel across the timeline. Down in the corner, that's Trace Engel. Out to Kate Hemmert, the freshman, back to Gable. Now it's doubled by Smith Center. Overmiller has it. Gavin going to try to go all the way, lost it, picked up by Gable. Now he loses it. Overmiller picks it back up. Tosses around, gets to Holman. He's over to Benoit inside to Meyer. He's fouled by Zimmerman. Reaching over the back. First personal foul, first team foul on Oakley. They tried to bat away the pass to Meyer. Ready to get average at a double-double. Started out the season just a little slow, but boys really come on. Off the backboard misses. Holman with the put back up. He misses, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. That's a second one right away on Zimmerman. He's going to come out. Seb going for Oakley here in a minute. Holman will shoot two. Austin had 14 points in that game last week. Off the heel, no good on the first. Number 34, Grant Kuhlman checks in for Oakley. He had a good game off the bench for the Plainsmen last Friday night. So Holman will shoot his second. It's up, it's good. Smith Center now up 4-0. That's Jay Single with it. To Hemmert. Still hasn't got across the timeline. Close to a 10 count, and Oakley's going to have to burn a timeout. Coach calls a 30, so they don't get called for the 10 count and get a turnover. This at the 6:54 mark of the first quarter. The center again leads 4-0. A three-pointer by Blake Hackert and a free throw by Austin Hobelman. Glad to have you with us. Still got lots of basketball action coming up for you on SCTV. Wrestling action. We appreciate Rob Myler doing that. Had the Superior tournament on, which Smith Center won last night. Today, on this Saturday as we speak, this is the 16th. They are at the Oberlin tournament. I did not hear team results yet. But they're out there, and then next week they will travel to Beloit for that tough two-day tournament. Junior high wrapped up their season in basketball this past week. Smith Center boys finishing third. Meyer's shot misses. Holman to the rebound. Putback misses. Meyer goes back in. We're going to have a foul. And it's going to go on Smith Center. Going to call that on Austin Holman, his first personal, first team. You'll see Smith Center doing a lot of 7. Coach Burgart's been doing a lot of 7. Has the privilege of having a bench, and you can do that. Full court pressure by Smith Center. Hemmert over to Jace Engel. Back over to Hemmert. Across the timeline. Back to Jace Engel. Looking to set up the offense. Goes to Gable. Bounce pass to Trace Engel. We're going to have Hackert called for the foul. Going for the loose ball. His first personal, second team almost had it. Trace Engel went to the floor. They throw it in bounds right in front of us here. Gable's going to throw it in to Hemmert. Bounce pass to Jace Engel. Goes back out front. Smith Center now in a 2-3 zone. Left side to Hemmert. Back out front, Gable. Dribbles over here to Jace Engel. Back out front to Hemmert. Center's got the inside block. Now Jace Engel moves around. Now kicks it out to Trace Engel. Puts up a 3. Off the heel, no good. He chases down his own rebound. Double teamed on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to give it back to Oakley. Trace Engel will throw it in. Goes out to Hemmert. Or check that. Jace Engel. Jace Engel. Out front to Trace Engel. To Gable. Now to Jace Engel. Jace and Trace on the Engels. The center looks like it's going to be out of bounds. The double team, Hackert and Holman, caused Jace Engel to step out of bounds with it. So it'll be a turnover and be Smith Center ball. Oakley yet to score. 5:15 as the clock runs. First quarter, Smith Center leads 4-0. Again, win against Oakley last Friday night. Shot by Holman off the glass. is good. Nice job by Hospital. That maybe is a little off balance. Got it to go. It's a 6-0 ball game. Jay Single gets across the timeline. Hackert has a steal. Look at the pass. We're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Joe Burgard. I'm going to guess it's going to be a 30. We'll see. It is a 30-second timeout. So Smith Center again leads 6-0 with 4:53 left in the first quarter. Winner will advance and play on Tuesday night at TMP. Loser will fall back to the 9th place game. That'll be Thursday. I'm not sure if it's at Stockton or Plainville. We'll look on the brackets here. Glad to have you with us here on SCTV. Don't forget the music telethon coming up as well in March on Sunday. March, I believe it's the 6th. Sunday afternoon starts at 2 o'clock. We'll go to about 8 o'clock that evening, so keep that in mind. Fundraiser for the vocal and instrumental music department. Benoit gets it into Hackert. Dribbles, comes to Overmiller. Over to Benoit. Puts inside, shot up, too strong, but Meyer gets the rebound. The putback is good. Brett Meyer, his first points in the ball game. And it's now an 8-0 contest. For Jesse Staples going to go for Smith Center next break. Going to have a traveling call on Kuhlman for Oakley. So 4, Jesse Staples goes in for Smith Center. 33, Cole Zimmerman back for Oakley. Staples will replace Hackert. Zimmerman for Kuhlman. Here comes 3, Kendrick Smith in. He will replace Cameron Gable. Smith had a pretty good game against Smith Center a week ago. Benoit has it across the timeline. 4:21 as the clock runs. First quarter, Smith Center leads 8-0. Meyer with it, back out to Staples. Drives, pass, oh, nice pass into Meyer. There's going to be no shot. There's going to be a foul called on the floor before the shot, I believe. Well, Yuba Laker and Hudson going to talk it over. Hudson's going to make the call. It's going to go against Kendrick Smith of Oakley, his first personal. 3rd team foul. Smith Center will throw it in. Gavin Overmiller will do that. Lobs it out to Meyer. Right side, Overmiller puts up the shot. Going to be a little short off the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Hammert for Oakley. Here comes the Plainsman. Over to Jay Singles, 3-pointer, air ball. And it'll be Smith Center basketball with 3:58 left in the opening quarter. Mike Hughes, Alan Donovan, Greg, Peggy, and Allison Hovelman here at Stockton High School. Playing game for the MCL tournament. Overmiller drives, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Zimmerman. Back on the floor with 2 fouls. Here's Trace Engel with it. Pass over to Smith. He puts up a shot. It's good. Trace Smith. Check that. Kendrick Smith. Kendrick Smith. First points on the play. Makes it an 8-2 ball game. Pass to Benoit. Puts up a 3. Long. Trace Engel had it. Lost it. Benoit's going to grab the loose ball. Fight for it underneath. He throws it up. No good. Rebound Oakley. Blake. Hackert going to go back next break. Smith has it. We're having an offensive foul called against Smith. That's going to be his second. And the 4th team foul. Hackert goes in for Overmiller. For the offensive foul, we're going to have a sub. Cameron Gable is going to come back for Oakley number 5 and replace Kendrick Smith. So Smith on the bench with 2 fouls. Zimmerman on the floor with 2 fouls. Oakley got in foul trouble in the game at Smith Center a week ago. Hackert with it. Dribbles. Missed the shot. Rebound Oakley. Trace Engels got it. Here comes the Plainsman. He pulls up, throws it out to Jay Single over. Shot up by Hammert. Good for 3. Cade Hammert with a 3-pointer makes it a 8-5 ball game. Meyer, nice. Backhand layup makes it 10-5. Now steal almost by Smith Center. Meyer went for it, missed it. Gable's got it. Only a 4-man defense now. Meyer gets back. Jay Single with it. Passes over to Hammert. Down to Gable. Gable dribbles. Almost travel. Gets to Trey Single now. Hemmert to Jace Engel. Thought about it, now gives it to Hemmert, now over to Gable. He drives, shot from the left key is good. Cameron Gable's first points in the game. 10-7 our score. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Benoit down to Holman. Shot up. Hackert good for 3. That's his second three-pointer in the contest. Omerler going to go back next break. Pass down to Hemmert. Zimmerman. Bounce pass out to Hemmert. 3-point shot up is good by Cade Hemmert. He has 2 3-pointers. So it's a 13-10 ball game. Minute and a half to go, and Staples travels with it out front. Omerler's going to go in. He will replace Benoit. 1:28 left opening quarter. Hemmert throws it into Jace Engel for Oakley. Oakley again 0-7 on the seeding, which was seeded on Wednesday, but then they won their game last night, Friday night, against Stockton. That game at Oakley. 3-point shot missed by Trace Engel. They try and chase it down. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be trying to see which way the official's going to say it was off Smith Center. It's going to be Oakley ball. Just not a lot of room on the sidelines here at Stockton. Pass into Gable back. Zimmerman going to be fouled by Meyer, so Zimmerman will shoot 2. Meyer's first personal foul, third team foul on Smith Center. Zimmerman did not have the best of games against Smith Center, got in foul trouble, but we know he's capable of playing well. Here comes 30 Reese Buckmaster for Smith Center. They go after the first shot. And he'll shoot 2. That one is good. 13-11. 30 Reese Buckmaster, the freshman, comes in. He replaces Holman. He'll shoot another. The 2-point game. And he'll stay that way. We're going to have a whistle. And evidently a lane violation on Smith Center. Meyer went in the lane too soon, so Zimmerman has a chance to redeem himself. He'll get to shoot that second free throw attempt again. Second one up. Misses. Meyer with the rebound. Gets it to Staples. Here comes Smith Center. 1 minute to go, first quarter. 13-11 Smith Center. Reese Buckmaster with it. Drives toward the bucket. Puts up the shot. It doesn't go, but he'll shoot 2. He draws a foul on the Plainsman. Going to go on Trace Engel, his first personal. 5th team foul on Oakley. Thane. Buckmaster will shoot 2. First one's good. Benoit's going to go in and replace Staples. So Reese gets a point on the scoreboard for Smith Center. Makes it a 14-11 ball game. Second one up. Misses, no good. Rebound, Hemmert for Oakley. Freshman goes up and gets the rebound. Nice ball handler for a freshman. To Trace Engel. Pass out front to Gable. He drives left side, kicks it in the corner to Jace Engel. He drives the baseline, gets around Benoit, and Benoit fouls him. He tried to catch up and went over his back. His first personal, the 4th team foul on Smith Center. Gable looking to throw it in, lobs it into Zimmerman and makes the shot. Cole Zimmerman now with 3 points, and now it's a 1-point game, 14-13, under 30 seconds remaining first quarter. Hackert's got it, over to Benoit. Down to Meyer, batted away by Zimmerman, stolen. Here come the Plainsmen, a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. Trace Engel driving the baseline, nobody there. Buckmaster fouls him. He got around the defense, and Reese tried to prevent it. Engel makes a shot, and he'll shoot a basket. So Oakley does take the lead, 15-14. There's 11.6 seconds left in the quarter. Smith Center with a chance to miss the free throw. Meyer gets a rebound. Smith Center with a chance. They get a shot off yet. Plenty of time. Hackert goes down court, kicks it out to Benoit, puts up a long three. It's good. Boy, that was from downtown, and that's going to give Smith Center the lead back. 17-15 at the end of one. As Smith Center is going to lead by a score of 17-15. 22 Austin Holman is going to go back here next break as we get ready to start the second quarter. Three points, Thane Benoit, 6 for Blake Hackert, 3 for Austin Holman, 4 Brett Meyer, 1 for Reese Buckmaster. For Oakley, 2 points, Kendrick Smith, 2 for Cameron Gable, 6 for Kate Hemmert, 2 for Trace Engel, 3 for Cole Zimmerman. Don't forget a half. We'll update you with the bracket, both the boys and girls. Thank our sponsors. Have a look at the rest of the basketball season, the wrestling season for you. Again, junior high wrapped up this past week. Boys got third, so congratulations to them as they defeated Norton. It's going to be Oakley basketball on the inbounds. The center has 3 Thane Benoit, 11 Blake Hackert, 22 Austin Holman, 25 Brett Meyer, and 23 Gavin Overmiller. So the starters on the floor for Smith Center. Trace Engel with it. Went up. They're going to say Overmiller fouled him. I thought maybe Gavin had a clean block. His first personal, 6 on Smith Center, but nobody with more than 1 foul right now. Trace Engel will shoot 2. He missed 1 earlier. They were 1 of 3 from the line in the first quarter. Smith Center was 2 of 4. That one is good. Good on the first. Makes it a 1-point game once again. 17-16 Smith Center. Second one up. Also good. We're tied at 17. The center got out 6-0 early. Oakley's fought back. Meyer with the basketball. Right side to Thane Benoit. Have a whistle and we're going to have a foul. I don't know. Yep. It's going to go on Cade Hemmert, his first personal. 16, no free throws. 12 Cade Hemmert, 30 Trace Engel on the floor. Along the 4, Jace Engel, 5 Cameron Gable, and 33 Cole Zimmerman. A nice 3-pointer for Smith Center. Almost have a steal right in front of us. It's going to be backcourt. Backcourt call. Coach Walmsley talking to official Doug Ubelaker. Thane Benoit will throw it inbounds. From the scorer's table here, just left of us. They'll throw it into Hackert. The Smith Center up by 3 now, 20-17. Just underway in the second quarter. Now have the basketball after the foul on Oakley. 16 fouls apiece, so next foul by either team will put them in the bonus 1-1. Oh, nice pass to Meyer. Missed the shot, but draws a foul. It's going to go on Cole Zimmerman, his third. He's going to have to come out. And now we'll send 3 Kendrick Smith back in. Meyer will shoot 2. Brett, the first time at the line tonight, does have 4 points in the game. Nope, off to the right. Here comes Smith in. He's going to go for Zimmerman. Now Zimmerman will sit on the bench with 3 fouls now. Meyer will shoot another. No good. Rebound, Benoit. Have a jump ball called, and that's going to go possession to Oakley. Oh, Smith Center, that's right. The center ball. Oakley got the ball at the quarter. Passing to Meyer. Gets it back to Benoit. Oh, nice pass to Meyer up and in. Nice assist by Benoit. Meyer get on the basket then. Shot up, missed by Engel, and he's going to be charged with an offensive foul as Austin Holman takes a charge, goes to the floor. Trace Engel's second personal foul. That's the 8th team foul on Oakley. We have a sub coming, number 21. Caleb Hefner is going to check in for Oakley. He'll replace Trace Engel. Overmiller will throw it into Hackert. Smith Center now with a 22-17 lead, 5-point lead, 6:47 left first half. You can stick with us at the half. We'll update you on the tournament bracket as games are getting their way Monday. Oh, every night next week, with the exception of Wednesday. Games Monday. Oh, 3-pointer by Hackert. That's 3 3-pointers for Hackert. Benoit has 2 3-pointers out of bounds. Hammert lost it. It went out of bounds. It'll be Smith Center ball. Leading now by 8, 25-17, 6:25 left first half. Center's been hitting from downtown. They have 5 3-pointers in this ball game. 3 by Hackert, 2 by Benoit. Pass to Overmiller. Into Meyer. Draws the crowd. Back to Overmiller. Inside the lane. Shot up. No good. Meyer mistimed his jump. Smith grabs it for Oakley. Here comes Jay Single. Missed the shot. Rebound Benoit. Pushes up to Overmiller. Gavin looking. Going to put it up. Missed it. Rebound Holman. Shot up. No good, but he draws a foul. And he'll shoot 2. Cameron Gable draws a foul. First personal, 9th team. Holman shooting 2. Austin 3 points to game, 1 to 2 from the line. And gets that one to go. He leaned to put a little body English on that to get it to go. Jesse Staples back for Smith Center, goes in for Overmiller. Now a 9-point lead. Smith Center's biggest lead so far in this contest. Make it 10, nothing but net. High arch on that one. Holman 3 of 4 from the line, has 5 points in the game. Gable's got it for Oakley. Over to Jace Hammer, or Jace Engel make it. We're going to have a foul on Hackert. Be a 1-and-1 now. That's Blake's second. 17. Engel at the line for 1-and-1. And 23, Gavin Overmiller is going to go in and replace Hackert. It's going to come out with 2 fouls. So Jay Single, front end of a 1-and-1. He's scoreless in the game so far. His first time at the line tonight. Free throw up is good. He'll shoot another. Makes it a 9-point game once again. Smith Center up 27-18. Just under 6 minutes left here in the first half. Second one is also good. Engel now with 2 points. It's an 8-point game. Here comes Smith Center. Benoit with the basketball. Into Staples. Jesse drives. Have a whistle and a foul called on Oakley. Going to be called against Jay Single, his first personal. That's a 10th team. So Jesse will shoot 2. Excuse me, Smith there in a double bonus. Missed on the first. Hopefully racking up fouls similar to the game a week ago in Smith Center. Zimmerman, one of the starters, already on the bench with 3 fouls. Not see him till the second half. Second one by Staples is good. 28-19. Smith Center back up by 9. Pass down. to Hefner. They have a foul called. Staples looking to go all the way, draws a foul. It's going to go on Hemmert, his second personal. Staples again shooting 2. He's 1 to 2 just a moment ago. First one is good. 2 points now for Jesse, 2 out of 3 from the line. 29-19, Smith Center back up by 10. Chance to stretch it to 11 here in a minute. Second one up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Hemmert had it, lost it. Now Smith picks it up. Comes down court with it, pass in the corner to Hefner. Now stolen by Holman, gets it to Meyer. Rat with it, looking at the defense, trying to go all the way, missed it. Fight for the loose ball. We have a whistle. We have a foul called. They're going to call that on Thane Benoit. That's Thane's second, a team foul. That's going to be 1-1 for Jay Single. He just made a couple of moment ago. 12, Joel Card's going to check in for Smith Center. He's going to replace Benoit, who comes out with 2. 5:17 left, first half. 29-19, Smith Center by 10. Been their biggest lead of the game. Jay Single will shoot a 1-1. First one up is good. Jay Single hot from the line, 3 of 3. 29-20. Second one is good. So it's an 8-point game, 21-29. Smith Center leads, 5:13 as the clock runs, second quarter. Overmiller, dribbles, shot up from the right key, spins out no good. Going to be out of bounds. I'm going to say it's off Smith Center. So it'll be Oakley basketball. Oakley trying to scratch away back in this thing. Hemmert passes to Jay Single. Back over to Hemmert. Runs into a double team. Staples and Card. Bounce pass to Hefner. Over here to Gable, puts up a 3. No good. Rick Smith with the rebound, blocked by Holman. Staples grabs it. Here comes Smith Center. Jesse kicks it out to Meyer. Shot on the baseline. 15 is good. Brett Meyer now with 8 points. 31-21. Back to a 10-point Redmen lead. Pass over to Hemmert, stolen up. It was almost stolen. Now it gets it over to. That'd have been a 3-on-0 break for Smith Center. Jay Single with it. Kicks it over to Hefner. Shot up, 3-pointer by Hemmert, no good. Fight for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds, off. Smith Center, I believe it's going to stay Oakley basketball. 4:14 on the clock, still a 10-point Smith Center lead, 31-21. Gable's going to throw it inbounds. Here comes Reese Buckmaster back to Smith Center. He's going to go in for Meyer, give Brett a rest. Gable looking, gets it to Smith in the corner. Out to Jay Single, back to Gable. We have a traveling violation on the Plainsman. The Smith Center with a chance to stretch that lead. Joel Card's going to throw it in to Gavin Overmiller. Packard and Meyer getting a breather on the bench for Smith Center, as is Benoit. Bounce pass, Holman tries to go up with it, he's fouled. I think that's going to go on Hemmert. If so, that's his third. He and Smith both there, but I think Hemmert's the one that committed the foul. He was. That's his third personal. Shooting 2 will be Austin Holman. Austin 3 of 4 from the line. Missed on the first. 30 Trey Single back for the Plainsman. Replaces Hemmert. Holman with a chance for another right here. Second one up, that's good. 4 of 6 from the line. He's got 6 points. The Center up by 11. That's been their biggest lead, 32-21. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Bounce pass over to Jay Single, double team. Gets it to Trey Single. Boy, Hefner all alone over here in the corner. We're going to have a foul call. It's going to go on Card or Staples. Yep, going to go on Card, his first personal. ninth team, be 1-1 for Trey Single. 25, Brett Meyer back. He'll replace Holberman. But Trey Single has 4 points to game. He is 2 of 3 from the line, which kept Oakley in this contest. 34, Grant Kuhlman back for Oakley. He's going to replace Gable. 7 of the 21 points for Oakley has come from the free throw line. That's been a third of their points. First one's way short. Rebound. That's Kuhlman with it and makes it go. Grant Kuhlman's first points in the ball game off the bench. 32-23. 9 points Smith Center lead. Staples has it for Smith Center. Cornered over, Miller open for three. A little long. Reese Buckmaster chases it down. Dribbles, looking to pass. Gets it to Staples. Jesse tried to go through the double team. Now Buckmaster has it. Down low to Staples. Oh, over to Meyer. Nice pass, up and in. Brett Meyer now in double figures with 10. 34-23. It's an 11-point game once again. Have a foul call on Smith Center. That'll be the 10th. They'll be shooting 2. They're going to call that on Karg. Second personal. 10th team. 2 free throws for Trey Single. They just missed a couple of minutes ago. Benoit's going to go back after this first free throw attempt at the 3:09 mark. First one is good. 34-24. It's a 10-point game. Karg comes out. And Benoit back in. Second one up, also good. 34-25, coming up on the 3-minute mark of the first half. Smith Center leading the Oakley Plainsmen. Smith Center the number 7 seed, Oakley number 10. Winner advance, play the number 2 seed, TMP. Have a traveling violation on Smith Center. Jay Single's going to throw it inbounds. Waving for him to come over here. Throw it inbounds right in front of the Oakley bench. Jay Single will throw it into Trey Single. Back to Jace. Over to Trey Single. Dribbles inside. Oh, nice pass to Kuhlman. Nice bounce pass. Kuhlman now 4 points. 34-27, it's a 7-point game. 2.5 minutes remains in the half. Overmiller with it. Oakley played stingy defense last week. 3-pointer by Benoit misses, but Meyer gets the rebound. Passes inside. Benoit's going to pick up the ball. 3-pointer by Overmiller misses. Going to have a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Smith Center. That's going to go on Reese Buckmaster, his second. That's going to put Kendrick Smith at the line to shoot 2. 22, Austin Holman to go back after this first free throw. Smith's 2 points in the game, first time at the line. It is good. Holman back, and he will replace Buckmaster. So that's a 6-point game. We're slowly crawling back in this thing. The Center's led by 11. That's been their biggest lead. And now Oakley cuts it to 6. Missed free throw attempt. Staples with it. Meyer had the rebound. Pass over to Benoit. Into Meyer, a little too hard. Stolen by Trey Single. Gets around Overmiller. Oh, hit by Staples. Smith picks it up. Puts up the shot, no good, but he draws a foul. He'll shoot 2. Going to go on Holman, his second. Smith shooting 2. Made 1 or 2 a moment ago. Subs going for Oakley here in a minute. Gable's going to come back for the Plainsmen. Smith's first one is good. He's going to go in for Trey Single. So now it's a 5-point game. 29-34. 2:01 left in the first half. Free throws have kept the Plainsmen in this contest. Second one up. Misses. Meyer grabs the rebound. Staples for three, misses a shot. Meyer with the rebound, and the putback is good. Brett Meyer now with 12 points. Makes it 36-29. Meyer staying back, giving the ball handler a little trouble. Jay Single gets across the timeline. Double team Benoit and Overmiller. Gets through it, lost it, picked up by Holman. Austin holds on to it, gets it to Overmiller. 1:30 to go. Overmiller drives, kicks it back out. Now they're going to say he carried the ball. Down on the baseline, 1:24 left, 36-29, Smith Center. Both teams well in the double bonus. Pass to Jay Single. Kendrick Smith with it, drives, bounce pass into Kuhlman. Up, makes it up and over Meyer. Kuhlman has 6 points. He had a good game off the bench for Oakley last week. 36-31, it's a 5-point game once again with 1 minute to go. Staples to Benoit. He's going to be fouled by Hefner. That'll be Hefner's first. Put Benoit at the line to shoot two, and Thane has not been at the line tonight. He has 2 3-pointers. .3 left here in the second quarter. That is good. I correct myself. He has 1 3-pointer. Hackert has 4. Second one in and out, no good, and Meyer's going to be called over the back. And that's going to be Brett Meyer's second foul. And be 2 shots for Kuhlman, his first time at the line tonight. Three buckets this quarter, but first time at the line. Oakley scored 16 points so far this quarter. 10 of those have come from the free throw line. They only have 3 field goals, and they've all come by Kuhlman, who's at the line, who come off the bench. Gable with a putback for Oakley, no good. Meyer grabs the rebound and then throws it to Staples as he fell to the ground. Overmiller looking to drive, makes the shot. Gavin Overmiller, his first points in the ball game. It's a 39-31 ball game, 8-point Smith Center lead. Tip, Benoit gives it to Meyer. Brett going for the bucket, he's fouled by Gable. Tried to put up a Hail Mary, but Gable's going to draw the foul, his second personal. Meyer will shoot 2. Brett's 0-2 from the line. He does have 12 points in the game. First one up. Sure. No good. Let's shoot another. Brett, if you look in today's Salina Journal, or it might have been yesterday's, he was the area scoreboard, I think, leading in rebounds. Up there in points as well. He missed his second, and then Staples fouls on the rebound. Jesse's first, and that's going to put Kendrick Smith at the line to shoot 2. With 29.3 to go, it's an 8-point Smith Center lead, 39-31. Again, here at the half, we'll go through both brackets, update you on scoring and fouls for this contest. Talk a little bit about wrestling and a couple other things coming up in the area. First one is good. Said free throw line is what has kept Oakley in this ball game here in this second quarter. Second one up is also good. 39-33, Smith Center by 6. Pass out to Staples, kicks it over to Overmiller. Shot from the baseline, Gavin misses, rebound. Holman went up for it, he's fouled. Somebody come over the back of Holman. I think it was Kendrick Smith. There were several planes of an error. But yep, it is going to be on Smith. That's his third. And Holman will shoot 2, so that's 3 players with 3 fouls for Oakley. Holman will go to the line. He's 4-6. Makes good on one. 30, Trace Engel goes back. Also back, number 30, Reese Buckmaster. It's now a 40-33 ball game. Benoit gets a breather. 16.8 seconds to go. 7-point Smith Center lead. Make it 8. And Austin gets the arch on those. All right, 41-33, 8-point Smith Center lead. We're coming up on the 10-second mark. Bounce pass to Jace Engel. Drives, kicks it out to Trace Engel, puts up a 3. No good. Rebound Meyer. Now he lost it. And it's going to be Oakley ball with 1.9 to go. So Oakley will see if they can get it in and throw one up. Here comes Zimmerman in for Oakley. He's got 3 fouls. They're evidently going to try and lob it into him. Evidently have a set play designed for this. Gable will throw it in. They're stacked, 3 at the line, and then out front is Jay Single. 1.9. It's got to be quick. Yep, to Zimmerman. Shot up. Missed. So they almost had it go. So our score at the half is going to be Oakley 41. Or check that, Smith Center 41 and Oakley 33. I'll give you the scoring recap here in just a minute. Oakley coming up with 18 points that quarter. .24 for Smith Center. So here is the scoring and foul situation for Oakley. First off, Kendrick Smith has 6 points, 4 points for Jay Single, 2 points Cameron Gable, 6 points Cade Hemmert, 6 points for Trey Single, 3 for Cole Zimmerman, and 6 for Grant Kuhlman. Now the foul situation doesn't look so good. 3 fouls apiece on Kendrick Smith, Cade Hemmert, and Cole Zimmerman. 2 fouls on Cameron Gable and Trey Single, and 1 apiece on Jay Single, Caleb Hefner for Oakley. Now Smith Center, first off scoring, Benoit has 4 points, 2 for Jesse Staples, 12 for Blake Hackett, 8 points for Austin Holloman, 2 points Gavin Overmiller, 12 points for Brett Meyer, and 1 point for Reese Buckmaster. Foul situation not so bad for Smith Center. Several fouls, but nobody in real foul trouble yet. 2 fouls apiece. Here we go. On Thane Benoit, Blake Hackett, Joel Card, Austin Holloman, Brett Meyer, and Reese Buckmaster. And 1 apiece on Jesse Staples and Gavin Overmiller. So Smith Center leads at the quarter, 17-15, and now lead at the half by a score of 41-33. Okay, now we're going to look at the brackets here in just a minute. Quickly want to thank all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible each and every basketball game, wrestling match, music concerts, and all that. Still not too late to be a sponsor if you'd like to. We're a little short on sponsors, so we'd appreciate your support. Do it for as little as $25. If you just want to make a small contribution, we'll take that as well. Just made it to the high school. We want to thank Midway Chiropractic, the Brian Hackett family, Struther Insurance Services, Michael Shannon McDowell Attorney, Jones Machinery, Bose Electric, Central Plains Co-op, Skipper Marie Overmiller, Guarantee State Bank, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, Farmers Union Insurance, Edward Jones, Howland Mobile Veterinary Service, Dazzlin Designs, Next Tech, Larry's TV, the People's Bank, Eddie and Opal Hall, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Smith County Kiwanis Club, Smith Center Building Center, Neil and Karen Herndon, the Eye Care Center, Benoit Angus, Center Glass and Supply, Ivan and Laura Burgess, Smith Center Veterinary Clinic, Chad and Holly Nixon, Fouts Insurance Agency, Hobelman Farms, Crowley's Family Drug Center, the Garrity State Bank Blue Jeans Charity, that was Lori Bortz making the donation there, Haven Manufacturing, Homestead Henny Farm, Ella and John Sparks, Joe and Jerry Lambert along with Larry and Judy Burgess, Bob and Mike Hughes, Jack and Arlene Ben, Smith County Community Foundation, and our cooks up at USD 237. The kitchen crew, Sharon Kattenberg, Judy Johnson, Cheryl Macklin, Joe Nixon, Michelle Gaddis, Teresa Pruden, and Donna Fayfinger. We appreciate that. Quickly looking at, mentioned junior high basketball. Their season wrapped up this week as the boys finished third in the MCEL tournament, so congratulations to them. they'll get right after it, not too far away, as they'll open their wrestling season on January 28th. So they'll get a couple of weeks off before they get underway with the wrestling season. Speaking of wrestling, Smith Center won the Superior tournament last night. Now today, this is January 16th, this broadcast here. They're at the Oberlin tournament. Again, we didn't have a team score earlier, but they're there, and then they'll go to the Beloit tournament next Friday and Saturday. Excuse me, January 22nd and 23rd. And then head out to Norton for that Tournament of Champions out there. So, big week ahead. All right, let's look at the girls' side of the MCL tournament bracket. Games tonight, Trigo and Oakley. That was over at the grade school. I did not get a winner on that. I can tell you here that Plainville defeated Ellis. It was a close game. We was here and seen most of that ball game. Close ball game the first 3 quarters, and then Plainville just kind of slowly started to pull away, got up by around 7-8 points, and then Ellis in foul trouble. As a matter of fact, Coach Perry Mick only finished the game with 4 players as 6 had fouled out. So Plainville advances to play TMP. Now, Hill City will play the number 1 seed, will play the winner of Oakley Trigo. And these games will take place Monday, so it'll be Trigo or Oakley. The winner of that game will play Hill City at Hill City. The loser will play Ellis for 9th place. That game will be on Thursday. Number 5 Norton will travel to number 4 Phillipsburg Monday. Number 7 Plainville will go up against number 2 TMP. We had a chance to visit with Coach Rose McFarland, TMP coach, for a few minutes after the end of that ball game between Ellis and Plainville. She was here scouting that game. And then Smith Center, Stockton 3 seed against number 6 seed Smith Center. So Smith Center will come here to Stockton. That'll be a 6 o'clock game on Monday night. Now on action on Tuesday, the boys, the other game going on in the grade school gym across the way, Stockton, the number 8 seed, Phillipsburg, number 9. The winner will advance and play Norton, the number 1 seed, Tuesday. Loser will fall to the 9th place game. And then Smith Center Oakley here as well. The winner will advance and play at TMP on Tuesday. The loser would go against the loser of the Stockton-Phillipsburg game. The other 2 games on Tuesday, number 4 Plainville will host number 5 Trigo, and number 3 Hill City will host number 6 Ellis. So that should be a pretty good matchup, Ellis against Hill City. Those teams went at it last night. Girls game, unbelievable. Hill City hung on, and Hill City has yet to lose a game. They're ranked 4th in the state. We're 7-0 at the time of the seedings, and then last night, Ellis gave them all they could handle. And then finally, Hill City made some free throws down the stretch there late in the game to win, I think, by 4 or 5 points. So they came away with the win there. Alexi McDowell had 34 points, the senior, for Hill City. So that's the way the bracket looks. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back with second half action for you here. Redmond basketball action. Alan Dunham corrected me. He said Smith Center finished 2nd at that Superior tournament. Still a good job by the Redmen. Don't forget, this coming Wednesday, there'll be a town hall meeting up at the high school in the auditorium regarding the new hospital for Smith Center. You're invited up to that. If not, you can watch it live here on Channel 165. Don't forget, coming up March 6th, we'll have that music telethon once again coming from Smith Center High School. You're invited to come up and watch. We'll start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, we'll have that live as well on SCTV. Smith Center going with their original starting lineup. It's going to be 3 Thane Benoit, 11 Blake Hackert, 22 Austin Holman, 25 Brett Meyer, and 23 Gavin Overmiller. See what Oakley does. I think they're going to do the same. Looks like 4 Jay Single, 5 Cameron Gable, 12 Cade Hemmert, 30 Trey Single, and 33 Cole Zimmerman. Remember, Zimmerman as well as Cade Hemmert with 3 fouls apiece. With the basketball, Oakley, that's down on the baseline. That's Jay Single, threw it out to Hemmert and went tipped off Smith Center. Must have been off Thane Benoit. He's over in that corner. So Hemmert will throw it inbounds to Jay Single out front. Plainville trying to come back. Won their first game of the year last night. They defeated Stockton out at Oakley. The home ball game there. Stockton, you know, playing a lot of seniors the past last year. Now we have a ball knocked out of bounds by Oakley. Benoit tried for the layup. Disappointed to come here to Stockton tonight. No beer ox. Stockton has sold beer ox here for years, but the lady that made them retired. So no beer ox. So we just had to settle for popcorn and a Gatorade. Overmiller drives, shot off the backboard is good. Gavin Overmiller now with 4 points. First points here in the half. 43-33, Smith Center by 10. They've led by as many as 11. Have a whistle and a foul call. That's going to go on Austin Holman. First foul that's out. They show 4 on the board. I only have 3. Hackert with it to Holman. Shot missed. Got the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Okay. Meyer with it. No, there's only 3 fouls on Holman. Overmiller puts up a 3. It can be a little off to the left. Off the rim, no good. Chased down by Zimmerman. Out in the corner, Trey Single tried. Boy, he got it off the hammer. I don't know how. It was on 1 foot. Jay Single for 3 is good. Jay Single's first field goal in the game. He had 4 points off from the line. It's a 7-point game. Hackert with it. Kicks it out. Almost stolen by Hammer. Overmiller over to Benoit, into Hobelman. Back out front, tipped by Jay Single, but Overmiller chases it down. Out to Hackert. He puts one up for 3. No good. Rebound. Benoit gets to Meyer. Inside is good. Brett Meyer after the assist now with 14 points. Had 21 last Friday against Oakley. 45-36. Smith Center by 9 with 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Hammer with it. Down in the corner to Zimmerman. Guarded by Holman. Playing with 3 fouls now for Smith Center. Hemmert and Zimmerman on the floor with 3 fouls apiece for Oakley. Trey Single with it. Passes over to Gable, wide open for 3. Oh, nothing there but air. Rebound goes to Overmiller. Here comes Smith Center with it. To Hackert. Going to go out front. Now goes around the left side. Drives, going to pass it back out front to Benoit. Back to Hackert, open for 3, puts it up, misses, rebound Meyer. On the putback, he's fouled by Zimmerman, that'll be his 4th. First foul against Oakley here in this half. Meyer will shoot 2. Brett's 0 of 4 from the line, so I'm sure that he'd like to redeem himself a little bit here. We're going to have subs going for Oakley here in a moment. Meyer's first one up, on the heel, no good. Back for Oakley is 21, Caleb Hefner, and 34, Grant Kuhlman. Zimmerman comes out along with Hemmert. So both players with 3 fouls for Oakley come out. Meyer will shoot another. Boy, just 0 of 5 from the line. I'm sure he'd like to nail 1. That might be. And nope, no good. Trey Single grabs it for Oakley. They trail by 9, 36-45. Jay Single puts up a 3. No good. Gable with the rebound, puts it up and misses. Fight for the loose ball. Benoit has it, still has it. Bounce pass, it's kicked around by Oakley, and now Kuhlman traveled with it. It come up in his hands as he's running down court and travels. Pass into Hobelman. Out to Hackert. Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mike Hughes, Greg, Allison, Peggy Holman, Alan Donovan bringing you the action tonight. Holman's shot going to be short, no good. Meyer got it now, misses the rebound, goes over the back. He's going to get called, I think he's going to go over the back, or maybe they're going to call somebody on the back. I'm trying to see where the official's pointing. It's going to go against Oakley. I think they're going to call it on Kuhlman. Nope. Gable, that's his 3rd. Second team foul. That was on the floor. No free throws. So now the Oakley coach Walmsley asking the official, Doug Ubelaker, about the call. Official explaining that to him. He understands it now. So Overmiller will throw it inbounds from Smith Center. They stack it. Into Meyer, shot, gonna be short. Tipped around, picked up by Hefner, gets it to Gable for Oakley. For the Plainsmen, trailing again by 9. Staples gonna go for Smith Center next break. Gable's got it, dribbles, goes around the right side, down in the corner, Trey Single for 3, and he traveled with it. It'll be a turnover. For Jesse Staples now in for Smith Center, gonna replace Hobelman, who comes out with 3 fouls. Austin doing a good job tonight. Now we're gonna have a whistle and a timeout taken by Oakley. It's gonna be a full timeout. This coming at the 4:23 mark. After the tournament, Smith Center back, they're getting it underway. A lot of Tuesday, Fridays in. Be it Stockton on a Friday, then Hill City on a Friday. Then we go Logan Ellis Tuesday, Friday, Northern Valley Phillipsburg Tuesday, Friday, and then Beloit on a Tuesday before Sub-State. Don't forget the annual Sunflower Shootout All-Star Basketball Game sponsored by the Smith Center Recreation Commission coming up. Be on Saturday, March 19th. Mark it on your calendars. Rose McFarland from TMP and Rachel Miller from Phillipsburg will be the girls' coaches for the MCL side. Ty Fontensteel from Trigo will be one of the boys' coaches. Some other invitations have gone out, but we haven't heard back from yet. On the North Central Kansas side as well. So, a lot of good seniors around the area. It's going to be another good contest. So come up, girls' game will tip at 4, boys at 6. Smith Center basketball, 45-36, 4:23 left, third quarter. Overmiller throws it into Hackert. Gets it to Staples. Then he's in for Hobelman. To Overmiller, to Hackert. Coach Burgart's done a good job using the bench this year. Three-pointer short by Overmiller. Trey Singles got it, still has it. Up and over Hackert. Fight for the rebound, it's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be off Oakley, it'll be Smith Center ball. Yeah, bodies all over the floor. Trey Single helps Brett Meyer up. Staples helped up Jay Singles. So good sportsmanship by both teams. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still a 9-point game, 45-36. It's 41-33 at the half. Nice pass. Benoit into Meyer, up and in. Brett Meyer now with 16 points. 47-36, 11-point lead. That's been Smith Center's biggest lead of the game. 11 points have been their biggest lead. Jay Single with it across the timeline. Double team there. They get it over to Hefner. Out here to Gable. Dribbles, drives right side. Up, missed the shot. Fight for the ball. Jump ball call. Smith Center has 12. Cade Hemmert back in. So 3:26 left here in the third quarter. Bounce pass into Hackert. He'll come up across the timeline. Oakley in a 2-3 zone defense. Over to Overmiller to Hackert. Bounce pass to Overmiller out front. Down in the corner to Benoit. Puts up a 3. Good. Dane Benoit, that's his second three-pointer tonight. He has 7 points in the ball game. 50-36, 14-point lead. That's the biggest lead Smith Center's had tonight. Pass down to Kuhlman, waiting to pass it off. Gets it to Hemmert. To Gable. Gable dribbles, puts a shot up, missed. Rebound's going to go to Trey Single. He turns around, puts it back up and in. Trey Single now with 8 points. 50-38. The center by 12. Driving, that's Hackert up and in, and they're going to say he traveled with it, so no basket. No basket. 2:33 left. We have a sub coming. Kendrick Smith back for Oakley. And he has 3 fouls. He's going to replace Gable. So Hendrick on the floor with 3 fouls. Hemmert still on the floor with 3 fouls. Zimmerman on the bench with 4 for Oakley. Full court pressure by Smith Center. They're trying to beat the 5 count. Lobs into Jay Single. Runs into Hackert, but Engel pulls out. Here they come. Hopefully he's going to make it across the line. Pass down, and Hemmert couldn't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Smith Center basketball. Just about hit the popcorn folks over in the corner. Pass to Staples into Meyer. Over the corner, Benoit for three, made one a minute ago, he's gonna make another. St. Benoit now with 3 trays the ball game, has 10 points. Holman will go back next break. Just about went out of bounds, that's Jay Single. Bounce pass over to Hemmert. Oh, Staples gonna commit the foul. That's gonna be Jesse's second, the second against Smith Center here in this half. Holman's going to go now, and he will replace Hackett. Holman back on the floor with 3. Trey Single trying to get it in. Does find Trey Single alone on the backside, up and in. Trey Single got behind the defense, put it up and in. He has 10 points. 53-40. 13 points, Smith Center lead. Overmiller with it. Bounce pass to Staples. Kicks it back out front. Benoit, who's been hot from 3-point range, off the heel, no good. Holman to the rebound, passes over to Overmiller. They lost it, taken away by Oakley. Jay Single runs into Staples. Staples falls to the floor, and Ingle will draw his second personal foul. Third team foul on Oakley here in the half. Benoit has it for Smith Center, picks it up, gives it to Meyer, hands it back to Benoit. Oh, nice pass to Holman, up, missed, no! Just rolled out, he'll shoot 2. It's gonna go on Trey Single, that's his third, the 4th-team foul. And Holman will shoot 2. Austin, right now tonight, this is the guy you want at the line. Has 8 points in the first half, 6 of those from the free throw line. He was 6 of 8. In the first half, 75%. That one, no good. Here comes Hackett back for Smith Center. He's going to go in for Overmiller. Second one up, that was good. Holman now with 9 points. He had 14 a week ago against Oakley. 54-40 pass down to Kuhlman. Gets it back to Hemmert. Out to Trey Single. Drives, goes, missed the shot, rebound Meyer. Threw it to Staples, but he wasn't looking for it. He's breaking down court. Taken away by Oakley. Here comes Plainsman. Trey Single for 3. In and out, no good. Staples with the rebound. Here comes Smith Center. Jesse going to stop, puts it up just inside the free throw line. It's good. 4 points for Staples. 56-40, 16 points Smith Center lead. Less than a minute to go. Pass down court, tipped out of bounds by Holman. Here comes Cameron Gable back for Oakley. He's going to go in and replace Trey Single. 36.8 seconds left on the clock. Bounce pass inside, Kuhlman. Up, missed the shot, tipped around. Staples has it for Smith Center. They're going to kick it out to Hackett. Open for 3 is good. Blake Hackett, 15 points. He has 5 3-pointers. Big night for the senior. Bounce pass to Engel. 19 points Smith Center lead. Engel gets around Hackett. Holman lets him go. He's got 3 fouls. Now they're going to call Meyer for the foul. Ref thought he had a clean block. His third personal, third-team foul. Number 2, Austin Gooder is going to go for Smith Center here with 10.4 seconds to go. Jay Single will shoot 2. He has 7 points to game. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So Meyer and Holman now with 3 fouls apiece. First one's good. Holman's going to replay, or check that Gooder's going to go in for Meyer. 59-41, it's an 18-point game. Second one up is also good. Engel 6 of 6 from the line and a three-pointer, 9 points in the game. 59-42, Smith Center less than 10 seconds. Accurate to Staples. Puts up a three, missed. Rebound, it's going to go out of bounds off Oakley with 3/10 of a second. 3/10 of a second. All they're going to do is have to throw it in and then hail it up. Oh, it's going to be white ball, Smith Center ball. Out of bounds off Oakley, so Hackert's going to put up the three. He gets it off, but he rushed his shot a little bit and missed it. But our score at the end of three is going to be Smith Center 59 and Oakley 42. Big quarter for Smith Center. Smith Center outscores Oakley 18-9 in the third quarter. Take a 17-point lead, 59-42. Subs going in for Oakley. We'll get everybody when they get back on the floor. Oakley ball on the inbounds. The center is going to have 4 Jesse Staples, 2 Austin Gooder, 11 Blake Hackert, 3 Thane Benoit, and 22 Austin Holman. It'll be 33 Cole Zimmerman, 4 Jay Single, 12 Cade Hemmert, 5 Cameron Gable, and 30 Trey Single. They're starters. Shot missed by Staples. Oakley with the rebound. Correct myself, it's Smith Center's ball on the inbounds. Trapped in the corner, Zimmerman gets free. Hackert goes in, ties it up. That's going to be Oakley ball. Gable will throw it inbounds. So Oakley again got their first win of the season last night against Stockton. That was at home. Out at Oakley. Gable drives, shot up is good. Cameron Gable with a bucket. First points in the quarter, 59-44. 15 points Smith Center lead, 7:20 left in the game. Staples passes to Holman just inside the free throw line, misses. Rebound goes to Gable. Oh, he drug his foot. Yep, when he stepped and turned, he drug his foot. The center will throw it inbounds. Benoit will throw it to, well, official Josh Hudson talking to Gable for Oakley. Benoit throws it into Hackert. Out to Benoit, left side to Hobelman. Gooder's got it. Oh, finds Benoit. Nice pass from Gooder to Benoit. Good for the bucket. Staying now with 12 points, 61-44. The end of the game, we'll give you a quick scoring recap and be back with you Monday night. That's basket good by Jay Single. Gavin Overmiller and Brett Meyer is going to go back here at the next break. And you got 3. All right, ball tipped around. Jay Single picks it up. Comes down court with it, going to go all the way, makes a layup. Jay Single with a bucket. 4 points this quarter. 13 points in the game. 6:06 is the clock run, 61-48. We have a foul call on Hemmert. That's going to be his 4th. It'll be the 15th foul this half. Here comes, again, 25, Brett Meyer, 23, Gavin Overmiller for Smith Center, 21, Caleb Hefner back for Oakley. He replaces Hemmert, who comes out with 4 fouls. Zimmerman's on the floor with 4 fouls. On the floor for Smith Center is Meyer with 3 fouls. He and Hobelman 3 fouls apiece. Staples comes out, gets a breather. Overmiller with it. Missed the shot. Meyer had it. Now Hobelman with the put back. Missed it. A little short. Meyer with it. Back up and in. Gooder came out as well that last break. 5 is going to be called on Cameron Gable. That's his 4th. 16 foul. Myers' basket was good. He'll shoot 1. He has 6 to 18 points. Here comes 34 Kuhlman in for Zimmerman. Also checking in 3 Kendrick Smith. So Hemmert and Zimmerman come out with 4 fouls. Holman's going to be called for a foul over the back. That's going to be his 4th. And the 4th team foul. The clock shows 5. Some people are commenting that that's only 4. Well, Oakley people are upset, but there's only 4 fouls on Holman, even though the clock shows 5. You have a foul call here on Smith. It's 4. Yeah. It's going to go on Hackert, his 3rd, 5th team. Trey Single. They'll throw it inbounds. Into Jay Single, back to Trey Single. 5.5 minutes left in the game. 15 points Smith Center lead. A long 3-pointer by Jay Single. Short rebound to Benoit for Smith Center. They might just run a little clock, run a little time off here. Overmiller has it. Into Meyer, shot, good. Brett Meyer now at 20 points. He had 21 a week ago. Whistle. And a foul. Four on Meyer. 6-team foul. 16 fouls apiece. Kuhlman is shooting, so he'll shoot 2. Otherwise, it'll be in the bonus the rest of the way. Kuhlman 0-2 from the line. Does have 6 points in the game. 65-48, 17 points Smith Center lead. Make it 16. Kuhlman get on the first of 2 here. Smith Center is going to take a 30-second timeout. This coming at the 5:08 mark. Three full. 3 full. (65-49) the score. After this 30-second timeout taken by Smith Center. Too full. Huh? Well, I had you for 3. She says you only have 2. So I checked with her. You have 3? Okay. Second one up, missed. Meyer with the rebound for Smith Center. Shot up, Meyer missed. Rebound, Jay Single. Across the timeline, less than 5 minutes to go. Trailing by 16. Shot up, missed by Trey Single. Puts it back up, missed. Rebound to Overmiller for Smith Center. Here come the Red Men. Slow it down a little bit here. Whoop, we have a foul call. That's going to go against Kuhlman. That'll be his first. Now it'll be a 1-and-1 for Overmiller. That's a 7th-team foul. Overmiller has 4 points. It's his first time at the line. I'm keeping the book, so if you wonder what's going on here, the Smith Center book, so sometimes I talk back and forth to the bench. So first one by Overmiller is good. That's where your question of timeout. Smith Center does have 3 left. 3 fulls left. Back for Oakley, number 33, Cole Zimmerman. He'll go in for Kuhlman. So Zimmerman back on the floor with 4. Smith Center's got Holman and Meyer on the floor with 4. Overmiller's second free throw attempt is good as well. 6 points for the senior, Gavin Overmiller. 67-49, just an 18-point lead. Bounce pass over here to Jay Single. Bounce pass out front to Hefner. Goes right side, Trey Single with it. Lobs it down low, batted away by Smith Center. Saved though by the Plainsmen. Now it's stolen away. Overmiller had it, then lost it. And it was knocked out of bounds by Oakley. So Smith Center will keep possession with 4:19 left in the ball game. Both teams got to be a little gassed after both teams playing hard last night. Accurate with it, drive, shot up on the baseline, no good, off the side of the board. Here comes Kendrick Smith for Oakley. Makes the shot. Kendrick Smith with a bucket. He has 6 points in the ball game. 4 minutes to go, 67-51. $16-point lead. Benoit had it and then he carried the ball. Mad at himself. 3:49 left in the ball game. Sub, here comes Cameron Gable back, number 5 for Oakley. He'll replace Kendrick Smith. Trey Single into Jay Single. Up to Gable. Back to Jay Single. To Gable. No, Overmiller's going to pick up the foul there. That's Gavin's second. 17, so now it'll be 1-1 for Oakley. That's going to send Cameron Gable to the line to shoot a 1-1. He has 4 points to game, his first time though with the free throw line. Free throws have been big in this ball game for Oakley in the first half, the second quarter especially. First one is good, he'll shoot another. $67-52. Second one up, missed, rebound Trey Single. Gets it out, picked up by Gable, and he's gonna be fouled. I think Hackert's gonna draw that. That'll be Blake's 4th foul. And send Gable back to the line for 1-1. Here comes forward Jesse Staples back for Smith Center. Staples in. Hacker comes out. Gable's first one is good. He'll shoot another. 67-53, make it 54. It's a 13-point Smith Center lead. Trouble is Oakley's just too much foul trouble to get too aggressive. Overmiller with it. Dribbles, drives inside, goes up for the bucket, misses. Fights for his own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Now we'll go to Smith Center. Overmiller will throw it inbounds. 3:24 on the clock. Lobs out to Meyer. Gets it to Staples. Shot up by Jesse. Missed. Rebound goes to Jay Single. Here come the Plainsmen. 3:15. They got time left. Over to Trey Single. Down in the corner. Gable for 3 is good. Cameron Gable with a 3-pointer. And now it is a 10-point game. 67-57 with 3 minutes to go. Benoit out to Overmiller. We're going to have a foul call reaching in. That's going to be Hefner. I believe see what's going to go on. Oh, they're going to call it on Gable. If so, 12, Cade Hemmert goes in. At Gable's 5th foul. So he is done for the night. So 1-1 for Thane Benoit. Thane's 1-2 from the line. He does have 12 points in the game. Their leading scorer for Smith Center. That's short. Rebound's going to go to Zimmerman for Oakley. 10-point lead. They got a chance to reel it in, and they got some 3-point shooters. Jay Single with it. To Trey Single. Drives up and over Overmiller. Good. It's now an 8-point game. 67-59. Benoit with it. We're coming up on the 2.5-minute mark of the ball game. Bounce pass to Meyer. To Overmiller. Out front to Staples. Drives, kicks it back out to Gavin. He drives, puts a shot up, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Overmiller's third, the 19th. So the basket does not count. It'll be Oakley basketball. Hemmert will throw it inbounds. 2:23 on the clock, an 8-point Smith Center lead. Oakley trying to cut into that. Smith Center led by as many as 18. Now it's down to 8. Trey Single back to Hemmert. Hemmert on the floor with 4 fouls. Zimmerman on the floor with 4 fouls. Holman, Meyer on the floor with 4 fouls apiece for Smith Center. Engel bounce pass to Hemmert. It's going to put up a 3. It's no good. Tipped around. Going to be a foul called inside. That's going to go on Oakley. It's going to go on Hefner, second personal. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Oakley. Be a 30-second timeout. It's at the 2:02 mark. So I think it's going to be Overmiller for a 1-and-1. We'll see. Nine team fouls apiece, so still 1-and-1. Next foul by either team will put the opponent in a double bonus. An 8-point Smith Center lead, 67-59. Winner will advance, play at TMP on Tuesday. Loser will play for third place against the loser of that other game going on across the street, which is Stockton and Phillipsburg. Gavin made 2 a minute ago, makes that one. 3 of 3 from the line. 7 points in the game. 68-59. That one is good. 69. Now it's back to a 10-point game. 8 points for Overmiller. Full court pressure by Smith Center. Jay Single finally gets it into Zimmerman. Back to Engel. Passes up to Hemmert. They get across the timeline. Plenty of time. Back out here to Jay Single. We're under 2 minutes to go. Left in the ball game. 10-point Smith Center lead. Hefner gets it to Trey Single. Drives around the right side. Gets around Holman. Let him go. He had 4 fouls. Trey Single with it. 69-61. Overmiller with it. To Staples. Got it. Kicks it to back out front to Benoit to Holman. They may just, Holman's going to drive. Puts it up off the glass. Is good. Austin Holman with a big bucket. 71-61. Pass down court. Zimmerman. And a bounce pass out to Trey Single. Drives, goes inside. Yep, missed it. Rebound Meyer for Smith Center. Here comes Brett. 3 on 3. Going to go all the way. Makes the layup. Brett Meyer with another bucket. 22 points. 73-61. This one we have a foul call, offensive foul called on Oakley, as Staples takes another charge. That's going to go on Trey Single, his 4th. 10th team. 3 Kendrick Smith back for Oakley. Number 11 Blake Hackett back for Smith Center. Replaces Holman when he comes out. No free throws because of the offensive foul. Less than a minute to go. Shot up, missed by Meyer. Fighting around, Kendrick Smith's got it. Here comes Oakley. Gets around the defense, nice pass over to Trey Single for the basket. And Oakley's gonna call a timeout with 39.1 seconds to go. It'll be a full, that's all he's got left. 34 Grant Kuhlman coming back, 21 Caleb Hefner coming back. So they'll talk it over. Don't forget, we'll have action for you all week long in the Mid-Continent League Tournament. Monday night will be back here at Stockton as Lady Red takes on the Stockton Lady Tigers. Tuesday, Smith Center looks like they're going to advance and will play at TMP, a rematch from last night. They give TMP all they could handle. TMP, a good ball club. A lot of good senior squad with Vitztum leading the way. Then we got Hoffman and Romy and company. They're the number 2 seed in tournament. Number 1 is Norton. They'll play the winner of the Phillipsburg-Stockton game. Game going on across the street at the grade school as we speak. They're the 8 and 9 seeds. (73-63), a 10-point Smith Center lead. Smith Center basketball. Full court pressure by Oakley. Benoit's going to throw it inbounds. Over to Hackert. Up court, Staples has it. Fouled by Kuhlman. His second. Be 2 shots for Staples in the double bonus. Jesse's has 4 points in the game. Subs coming for Oakley here in a minute. Staples will shoot 2. First one misses. Here comes 30 Trey Single, 33 pulls Zimmerman back for Oakley, replaces Kuhlman and Hefner. They're both coming back on the floor with 4 fouls. 35.5 to go. Staples' second free throw attempt. That's going to be good. Another Burnett for Jesse. 74-63. Pass into Zimmerman, back over to Kendrick Smith. 30 seconds to go. Well, he went to pass to Trace Engel and thought Trace was breaking on the baseline. It didn't. Here comes Hefner and Kuhlman back. Out comes Zimmerman and Engel, Trace Engel. Again, full court pressure by Oakley. 30 seconds, we're at 29.4 to go. Benoit lobs it out to Overmiller. Hemmert trying to save it, but it's out of bounds. And it's going to stay Smith Center ball at half court. Overmiller will throw it inbounds. Out to Benoit. Back over to Overmiller, open. Now they're going to get a foul called on Kuhlman. His third. Overmiller to shoot 2. 74-63, scoreboard shows 73, but 74. That one is good. Here comes Zimmerman back along with Trace Engel. And Kuhlman and Hefner go back out. 23 seconds to go. This one makes this. He'll be in double figures with 10, and does. 10 points, Gavin Overmiller. Trace Engel with it, 20 seconds. Out to Kendrick Smith. Bounce pass to Jay Single. Shoots up a shot, good. Timeout Oakley, it's got to be a full. It's coming with 9.4 to go. It's his last timeout. So 76-65. The center will advance and again play TMP at Hayes on Tuesday. Girls will play at Stockton here on Monday. The Red seeded number 6. The Red men seeded number 7. So come on out and watch the action live. If not, we'll have the tape delay broadcast for you on SCTV. So it's 4 Jay Single, 21 Caleb Hefner, 3 Kendrick Smith, 12 Cade Hemmert, and 34 Grant Kuhlman on the floor for Oakley. Smith Center's got 25 Brett Meyer, 11 Blake Hackert, 23 Gavin Overmiller, 4 Jesse Staples, and 3 Thane Benoit. It'll be Smith Center basketball. They'll throw it inbounds. 9.4 to go. Oakley now out of timeouts. Pass into Haggart, fouled right away by Hefner. His third. We'll put Hacker at the line for 2 shots. He has 15 points a game, 5 3-pointers. His first time at the line tonight. First one up, misses. Here comes 30 Trey Single back for Oakley, replaces Kuhlman. Second shot, that's going to be good for Hacker at 16 points. I think that's a season high. Trey Single puts up a shot, 5 seconds to go. 3-pointer is good. And that's going to end the ball game. Our final score is going to be Smith Center 77 and Oakley 68. We'll quickly give you the scoring recap here. Oakley scoring 26 points in that quarter. To Smith Center's 18. Here is the scoring final for Oakley. Kendrick Smith will finish tonight with 8 points. 15 for Jay Single, 12 for Cameron Gable, who fouled out. 6 points for Cade Hemmert. $19 points for Trey Single. Going to be 4 points for Cole Zimmerman. And 7 points for Grant Kuhlman. For Smith Center. 12 points for Thane Benoit. Jesse Staples will finish tonight with 6. 16 points, Blake Hackert. Austin Holman will finish with 11. Gavin Overmiller with 10 points. 22 for Brett Meyer and 1 for Reese Buckmaster. So again, our final score, Smith Center 77, Oakley 68. Smith Center advances will play TMP on Tuesday at Hayes. So on behalf of Greg, Peggy, Allison Holman, Alan Devin, I'm Mike Hughes saying thank you for watching the Redmen basketball action here on SCTV. Don't forget to check out all the action next week live on the MCL tournament. Good night.